Hello, David D'Alessio here, and today I want to show you a game for ESL for teaching kids, and it's called the bowling game. I don't want to waste any time, so let's just go ahead and get started. Okay, what we have here is some flashcards and a ball. But for my flashcards, you want to make sure that they can stand up against a wall. So what I did was I glued each flashcard to some cardboard, and I made these flashcards myself on my computer. So we're gonna take these, or I'm gonna take these flashcards, and I want to line them up against the wall. And this is after you have reviewed all your flashcards. This is a fun game to uh, review them some more. So so line each flashcard up against the wall like this. And you want to make sure that make sure that there's a big open space and you've moved all chairs and desks out of the way. So line them up. And I think, there we go, make sure they're okay. And I think I'm going to take this last one and put it over here to the left. And there. Okay. Now, we have them all lined up against the wall. Now you want to, back up some, get some room, and you want to take the ball and you want to give it to the first student. If there's one student, if it's a private lesson, that's fine. If it's a group, then you want to give each student, a turn, 1 or 2 turns. And you back up. I usually draw like a line, or like right here, have a marker, you can't pass this line, and then you each give them a chance to bowl, like bowling. They want to try to knock them down, like bowling. And then if they hit one over, like here, then you show the child the card and ask, what's this? And then it's volleyball, if your topic is sports. And if correct, you want to give it to them. If not, then you tell it to them, and then usually I just put it back. And then you give the next kid a chance until, all of them knock down and it's all done. And then you have them basically just at the end ask them to each give you the cards back and ask how many do they have, and that's basically it. Okay, so to quickly review, for materials you don't really need all that much. All you need is some flashcards. If they're hard flashcards, they don't really do anything. If you have soft paper ones, just glue them to some cardboard and make sure that they're hard so you can line them up against the wall. And then you just need a ball, because it's going to be bowling, you need it. And really you can use any size. I've used anything from a baseball sized ball to a big beach ball sized ball. But just make sure it's safe, because it's children. Just make sure it's a squishy ball or it's a rubber ball, or, just make sure it's safe and it's okay. Because sometimes they're going to go crazy and throw it around. Just make sure it doesn't break anything or windows or anything. And safe for the child too. And then just make sure you move all desks out of the way and chairs and big open space, because you're going to need it to bowl. And then to play, just line up the flashcards up against the wall like I did. You might want to just kind of tap them a little bit, make sure that they fall over easy. And then you just give each student a chance. I usually back up, give them a room, have like a line, and then give each student a chance. And usually, depending on how old the children are, like really young children, I'll get them up real close, and usually, bigger ball is better for younger children, because they don't have the motor skills to, get it, throw the ball, roll the ball where they want it. So that's another little hint for you. Oh, and also, I usually give them 3 chances, kind of the 3 strikes are out. The younger kids, I've given, like 5 chances, because they're younger and they're harder. But depending on how much time you have and the skill level. But, to make it easier, you could always move closer and move back to make it more harder for more skilled and older students. And then if a card is knocked down, I'll usually just ask, what is this? And give them a chance to know the vocabulary. If they get it right, then I give it to them. If they don't, depending, I'll either tell them and then I'll give them the card depending, or usually I like to tell them and then put it back. So they remember it and then the next time they can get it right. And then you just want to repeat it. I usually just keep going to all the cards are knocked down and all the cards been have been gone. And that's basically it. It's pretty simple. Not You don't really need to pay any money or anything. It's just real easy game you can do. And that's usually the kind of game like simple, easy, and effective. Uh, I hope you enjoyed it. If you want any more games, just check out my site at eslexcellence.com.